Yeah, some key components that we've instituted in this that's very common in almost all driver cage applications is first the push bar. And so this is set up so that our employees can still use this door as an emergency egress.
Welcome to another episode of Mondays with Milt. Now today, I'm on the back side of our maintenance shop inside our production facility, and I've got our national sales manager here with me, Mr. Aaron Eubank, and we're trying to show you a typical driver's cage. So Aaron, you came in from an outside door, and now you're locked in a little cage.
That's right. So we could discuss what we needed. I could make sure that I have all my PPE on before I came into the facility, which all the signage over here says. I have a bell over here to ring in case nobody can see me so that they can hear the facility. And then we have a door closed and everything else, so you could always exit this way as an emergency, but I'm still trapped in and don't have access to the facility.
Right. So this is kind of an older cage that we put up many years ago, possibly before we even started really advertising the driver cage application. So you know what? We've got another one over on the shipping dock. Let's go take a look at it. All right, so now we're out on the shipping dock. And out here, because it's a shipping dock, there's a lot of fork truck traffic, which means if a driver comes into the building and he just starts walking around, there's a good chance we could have an insurance claim of some sort. So that's the reason we got the driver's cage right here. So Aaron, you want to talk a little bit about this?
Yeah, some key components that we've instituted in this that's very common in almost all driver cage applications is first the push bar. And so this is set up so that our employees can still use this door as an emergency egress. So they can still do that. You also have the service window over here. And what this service window allows for is when the truck driver comes in and he's inside the cage, he doesn't necessarily have to come all the way into the building. All the shipping paperwork can be passed back and forth here. So Jeff, whose desk is over there, can communicate back and forth with the driver without the driver ever being inside the building. Another key component that we have in this driver cage that's very common, and we have it as an additional also ship item that's available on all our quote sheets, is the bench you see down here. And that's a nice bench so that if a driver is waiting to get Jeff's attention or there's some trouble with some paperwork they're passing back and forth, he can sit down and rest and he doesn't have to necessarily wait in his truck or outside in the heat. And then the different one that if you want to talk about here that they actually included that's kind of crucial during these COVID times is the polycarbonate panels that we use here.
So what we've done is we've taken our 1/4-inch polycarbonate that we have used for machine guards and different applications throughout a manufacturing facility. We've taken that and we've put it on the upper half of the driver's cage. So when the drivers do come in, although they're supposed to be wearing a mask, we've got a nice shield between us and the driver to keep everyone safe and secure. So we've gone around the top perimeter of this cage and we've put in the 1/4-inch polycarbonate. So it's really made for a very nice, safe cage.
That's right, and it's easy too because we still use our stock panels on the bottom. So all it is a 4-panel stack on top that's using the only non-stock components in this are the top parts that are utilizing the polycarbonate.
And you know, for our distributors around the country, this is a great application for you to pitch to your customers because everyone is looking for safety and security, and you achieve both of these. It's not that we're concerned that a driver is going to come in and steal something from your warehouse, but it does give you that extra level of security in case someone that you don't know comes in that door. So you've really kind of knocked out safety, security, and keeping everyone in a good position. So you know what? Maybe we should go back inside and talk about a few other things with the driver cage. You know, now that this application, the driver cage, has become so popular, I mean, we are selling I would say about 15 to 20 of these cages every week are going out the door. So what are some of the changes we've had to make in-house because of the popularity of this product?
Right. Well, we challenged Rich and the production team and JR and the engineering team that if there was something that we could do so that we could make these driver cages more readily available and more of a quick ship item. So what they were able to do is now we stock the push bar that's out there, the service window is stock, and the door closer is a retrofit. So it's even something that they could order and add on later if they wanted to add the door closer. So now those are very common components that are included in all driver's cages that are available in the quick ship out of here in a week or less.
Yeah, that's pretty quick to be able to get a driver cage out that soon. So at this point, I'll tell you, go to our website, WireCrafters.com, click on the resource tab, and you can find a section just on the driver cage. It also shows you a worksheet so that you can fill it out and tell us the exact dimensions you need, and we can put together a quote very quickly, and within about a week and a half you can have a driver cage in your facility, and you can really up your safety and security for all your people. So that's what we got this week, and we will see you in a couple weeks on another episode of Mondays with Milt.
You all are good to start whenever.
I'm still chewing my candy.
Gotcha. Well, I guess the last 2 minutes will just be you chewing candy.
Give me just another minute.
Okay.